Hello guys, here we are with the very well-known Analogue Pocket. This is an FPGA based handheld console, gaming device. This is not original, but as if it were original. This is a knockoff Neo Geo AES controller, let's say, or at least Supergun standard. This is similar to a MIDI connector, but DB15 or whatever you call it. But again, this is a Neo Geo controller, compatible, same connector, whatever. And this is a very well-known controller. This is the SNES, the original SNES controller from Europe, PAL version, with its own connector also, okay? So both original, both retro controllers, let's say. And the small but powerful protagonist here, this is the Analogizer, a small device made by R&D MNK3 or Francisco Javier, Spanish developer, which also did some course, some open FPGA course, both for the Mister and the Pocket. Okay, one of them is ASO, which is Armored Scrum Object, or Alpha Mission, also called, there is several aliases for that, but that's an old SNK core made for this, and again also for the Mister, and then there is some others he did, but and he did this hardware. This hardware serves two purposes. Well, first of all, it is connected to the back as a GBA cartridge, okay? You would connect this as a regular GBA cartridge. It has a couple of claws here, which make these are very intelligent. These make the connection very sturdy, very solid, even for lateral movements and all that. This small device called Analogizer. I don't know if you can see the inscription there. This serves two purposes. One of them is to output RGB signal direct from the core, and the other one is to input a snack type of protocol or input devices. Any snack is a protocol for made for the Mister FPGA console, let's say, desktop FPGA based board, but that snack protocol, the Mister will support USB controllers, Bluetooth controllers, whatever, but it also supports the low or zero latency direct input controllers using the snack protocol. So it's even if it is a USB 3 type of connector, it's not a USB 3 protocol or USB protocol. It is a snack type protocol, okay? So you would use this one player or two player. There is several type of snack splitters like this. This is for the Neo Geo for two players, but there is plenty of types of controllers, and plenty of, some of them are only one player, some of them are two players. In this case, since I have the Neo Geo controller and the SNES controller, I have a two-player splitter for Neo Geo, even if I only have one of them here, and a two-player snack splitter for SNES, okay? Again, I only have one of each. I could have more, but right now this is that. I mean, they should be fine for the test. So let me connect this. We will be using this first. Maybe we can use that later, but I will show you this. So again, this is RGB type of output, video signal output, direct from the core, and this is a snack type input direct to the core, okay? Then this device doesn't use that, or doesn't provide it, but for audio, you would use the already existing analog audio jack, the 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Optionally, you can choose to use the sound directly from the Pocket without connecting anything here, or you can use a jack to output directly to the TV or some speakers or whatever, okay? But the device only handles input for snack splitters and original retro controllers, and RGB output from this BGA, and then you need, the typical BGA to a SCART connector or to or some JAMA board to put it in an arcade monitor or whatever. Okay, so let's unplug this and connect the needed things. This will be the first one, for example. This is the RGB. This is a cable that is going to a SCART connector on that TV. There is a TV there, but let's connect this. Screw this down in order to make it solid. Okay, then also this also needs a small USB-C supply, okay? 5 volts, no more than that. I will connect the 5 volts here on the side. Okay, this is for the audio. In this case, I am using, by the way, let me show you. I will be trying with that, or put into that old CRT monitor, CRT TV. And the small speakers, the one you see with the blue LED there is 2 small speakers, because in my case, my cable is not, doesn't have RGB plus the stereo sound. In my case, the stereo sound goes to a pair of small speakers, okay? But you can't do anything. There is cables that have this plus this in the same SCART, connected to the same SCART. There is plenty of options there. So this is one of them. Is one of the parts here is the RGB signal. Again, the cartridge needs a power supply, USB-C 5 volts power supply. And now let's connect this snack splitter for SNES controllers. Okay, let's plug the SNES controller here. This original SNES controller. Let's plug this here. Okay, that's fine. And now let's plug this to the snack input here. Okay, that's it. So everything is ready, but we need to plug it to the console itself. Okay, so this is a GBA type of cartridge. Again, too close. This is very sturdy, like very good connection. I will also plug the audio jack. Okay, so everything is connected, everything is fine. Let me turn the console on and grab the connector, the controller. So I will show you first the ASO core. By the way, before we continue, the cores need to support this cartridge. They need to add a small code which Francisco Javier, or R&D MNK3, created, and he's maintaining it. He adapted his own ASO Armored Scrum object, this small old shoot SMAP from SNK. He made that core before for Mr. and Pocket, so he adapted this to support its own cartridge, right? His own creation cartridge. But he also adapted Neo Geo, and I will show you later. Okay, let's start this one. Okay, Alpha Mission. Okay, let's turn the TV on. It may take a while. The TV is quite old, but it should appear. Okay, so there we go. So the thing is, now we can control this. You see? Now this is, by the way, this is a rotated monitor game, right? That's the point. The game is like that, so the thing is, you should use a rotated TV or whatever, right? Or maybe a RetroTink. I mean, these signals can be connected to FrameMeisters, OSSC, RetroTink, whatever, or actual arcade monitors or CRT TVs. But you can see, let's see if we can see everything at once. So this is original to a snack splitter for SNES, to a snack input for Analogizer, to the core that supports the Analogizer. In this case, this game. As I said, this is a rotated game, so that's the reality of this. But it works properly. I can move the, and again, this is zero lag, really responsive connection. There is some options in the menu. If I go to the menu there, there is the normal menus. You can go to core settings, and there is 3 entries normally in the adapted cores. You will see 3 entries, three parts or whatever. One of them is a snack adapter, and the snack adapter right now it supports 5 or 6 controllers. DB15, which would be Neo Geo, and NES. In this case, this should be set to Super NES, but it also supports NES controllers, PC Engine 2-button controllers, PC Engine 6-button controllers, and PC Engine multitap. And maybe some others will be coming in the future, right? But right now, I should select SNES, okay? And then you have a player interface, which is, you can support, for example, one player using these controls, or if it is docked, by the way, this works with the dock even. This is this is using the cartridge slot, so that's nothing against using it also in the dock. So you can use it in the dock and use Pocket controls themselves. So in here you have options like first control, first player is Pocket, and second player is Pocket. The second entry is first player is Pocket and second is a snack. Use this. And then you have first player is a snack, this, and player 2 is the Pocket, or if it's in the dock, something in the dock. And you have the latest option, which is both player 1 and player 2 are using the snack. Okay, so you have those options for configuring. And the third part is the sample rate. This is still a bit, work in progress, but you can have slower polling intervals, which are maybe more compatible, and you can have compatible but fast, normal, fast, and very fast. This may change in the future because, there is, there is several different speeds to do the polling, and it has some implications, right? But it's working really, really well for SNES, for the Neo Geo, and again, these are zero lag, zero delay, zero bullshit, direct to the core input management. So again, in this case, as I said, so this was Armored Scrum object. Let's go out. Let's change the core. Let's quit here. Confirm. And let's go to OpenFPGA Arcade. And let's go to Neo Geo, okay? Let's go to Neo Geo, which is also adapted for this. And let's run, I don't know, Windjammers, maybe Windjammers, that's fine. As soon as it loads, you will also see it on TV, on the TV. Too bright. Okay, so okay.
Round 1.
I'm really bad at this. Also, I'm looking through the sorry guys, looking through the recording device. Let me see if I can score something, because otherwise not the best one here. Okay, let's see now. Okay, that's better. So again, disconnected. I'm really bad. Looking through the, through the cell phone, really bad. Okay. Let's change the game here. Load JSON. Again, the menus you have to navigate through the console. Let's use, for example, NeoTurf, or maybe Metal Slug. Yeah, Metal Slug is the typical one, right? So let's go for that. As soon as it finishes loading the ROM, it will output to the TV. Again, the cores have to be adapted, changed to support the Analogizer. But once that is done, this is nirvana, guys. This is direct output, no lag, no bullshit, real clean arcade version, let's say, or real console output, and also really good zero bullshit snack input. Okay.
Mission 1, start.
Oh, again.
Heavy machine gun. Thank you. Heavy machine gun. Shot. Thank you. Heavy machine gun.
Okay, so I guess this is enough. Again, well, maybe I will change the connector. We should be normally turning this down to do these changes, but there is no big issue. I will now change the controller type to DB15 Neo Geo, and we can continue playing using this, right? Quite a difficult thing, but
Heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, but anyway, you can see what I'm talking about, right? So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.